Trolling ka lang. It's like, oh, come into the sector. Easy ni easy. Aku apply to hundreds of jobs di SPA. Hindi pernah menyangkut. Government officer, ambil aku lah.
So kita ni balik semula, alhamdulillah we're back for part 2. Your motivation, especially during down moments lah. Of course ada, semua business owners memang ada. So
for businesses that does face atau macam problems apa, especially for those yang seeing this, you will all feel that moment di mana you feel macam, you know, everything is falling apart, things are very depressing, and it's just things are all going wrong at all the same all the time. But for my specific case, I'm not atau macam I cannot escape it. Yeah, I also face it for my businesses, because I'm not just doing construction but the business juga. I did feel macam there was a time when I want to give up, but I thought that, hey, as a business owner, I now have a responsibility to my workers, because the workers pun ada families to feed. I've got other partners that I want to fulfill my obligations to, without which macam they feel, itulah, they will look macam they feel disappointed if I give up. I have other suppliers, which itulah, I have to pay the hutang lah. But if I had given up, like, this business wouldn't have become as it is, and then it'll be collapsed, and then, you know, what's the point of setting up a business anyway, kan? But I managed to hold on, and I believe that as a business owner, my responsibility, my tanggungjawab is very big. And if I just give up jatuh saja, you know, it's just
useless lah.
But I didn't give up. In fact, I have to use this moment as a way to test myself to become more creative. Because construction, like many other businesses, is about problem solving. Just because ada issue that you face doesn't mean it cannot be solved. For me, every issue has its solution. And this issue, if you don't know, ask around, ask other people who are more experienced, and all it takes sometimes just one or two conversation, and then you find out the solution. I was able to have the same mindset and ask around for specific business, big strategic issues that I'm facing with. I was able to turn it around, and then my business, itulah, go up. And I want to mention, just sometimes it's just like that one problem that makes you feel down, brabis. But once you take this bottleneck of a problem out of the picture, and everything can move very smoothly, and everything can rise very fast.
Kirakan circle itu memang penting lah. Circle sekeliling kita ni, arah kita ni, more like yourself, you have a mentor. So ada macam as a reference ataupun guide untuk, in a way, macam menuntun along the way adalah, itu penting lah doing business. Tapi ada hari tu you mention you want to talk about the challenges on construction punya business. Kira aku mau cakap pasal ni. ada you mention sama Kakem hari tu. You want to share with us atau what's the challenges kalau construction business ni? Kenapa ada banyak orang mau menceburkan diri dalam construction business ni?
I think construction is a very, 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 very difficult sector, and people who says otherwise is just kita itulah macam macam trolling ka lang. It's like, oh, come into the sector, easy ni easy. So tu menangis.
Benar.
No. But construction is something that we have, itulah. If anyone mau menceburi bidang ini, you have to learn first. You have to learn how to price yourself, how to get the technical skills, macam sales, to negotiate sama customer, to all these things lah. Tapi the biggest challenge in terms of one of the biggest challenges in construction is actually in terms of focusing on quality build. you want to make sure that the customers yang receive the end result, they are satisfied with. And from there, they can really recommend you to other colleagues or cousins or people. Marketing can do so much arah tempat social media, but what can really drive the sales is actually word of mouth. So you have to really prioritize customer service, and I have to prioritize. And sometimes ada client yang contact beyond apa atau on the night, and I have to atau attend to.
Yeah.
So I want to
ada
make
juga.
sure that my customer is happy and they're well off, and if there's any issue, I go and send my man and ensure that they are happy lah. Because from there, the reputation can build up lah.
Kira
Hopefully.
kan trust lah.
Trust, yeah.
Trust is the main key point for any services bahas sebenarnya. Even for us, kira kan banyak saja designer di luar, tapi trust itu yang paling orang kami pegang lah. Yeah.
And if you have that a good reputation in the market, why would they go to a different person kan? And walaupun you can charge a higher price, people will still bah okay lah.
Don't ada quality.
Just transfer you this amount. The price doesn't matter, but do the good work lah.
I think you've seen the progression of Bruneian punya entrepreneur di Brunei. So kalau macam maybe 10 years ago, macam dah banyak orang kan mau mencuburi diri dalam usahawan ni lah. Tapi masa ni macam mana? How do you see masa ni?
I would say that the apa sector or the ecosystem budding is growing, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And I especially nowadays mendapat kerja ni makin payah. Even for myself, you know, aku apply to hundreds of jobs di SPA, tidak pernah menyangkut lah.
Yeah.
Kena reject saja. But it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world lah. So I had the option.
Yep.
My only option is doing business. That's the reason I'm in the construction sector.
Yep.
But hopefully ada yang government officer ambil aku lah.
Masih berharap. Masih berharap je.
Otherwise, I can just continue this construction sector.
Running a business, kira kan with knowledge versus without knowledge, kira kan besar difference-nya tu. Tapi kira kan how important is knowledge dalam business ni sebenarnya?
If you have knowledge, you can make money anywhere. But without knowledge, even you put $1 million in a certain thing, you will lose all
Hilang
of
je.
it.
Hilang je.
Hilang saja. So it's like the most basic form of selling. You have to know your product very well.
Yeah.
And then you have to know yourself also. Macam maybe kami ni, we have to know we are our greatest product bananya.
Yep.
And we have to know our strength, our weakness, and for me, my greatest strength is in terms of strategic building lah. Apa? Maybe my greatest weakness, maybe sometimes I'm shy, sometimes I'm anxious, apa? And that kind of really hampered my ability to meet up with a lot of people. But I recognize all these things and realize macam, okay, if I'm good at strategy, let me do strategy. If I'm bad at certain things, let me improve myself. Like maybe join Toastmasters ka, to reduce anxiety, to do public speaking, apa, to join all these different programs so I can become more confident over time. Or even possible, I can build up a system whereby the communication is just as simple as like, okay, just it's providing a menu for my customers to pick, so they themselves can just pick from a menu of items which they can choose. Let's talk and then itulah more straightforward choosing of what services they want. So when I come to a customer, say, okay, this is what I have, the menu. Which one do you choose? And they pick.
I see. Tapi you mentioned tadi you're a shy person. Tapi macam you did public speaking juga apa itu ni. Macam mana boleh? I mean, what's your kira-kira macam mana boleh memberanikan diri atau?
Entah. You just have to do it.
On saja.
On saja. So to those young people juga, maybe you have your own dreams and aspirations to do business kah, or to carry out your own NGOs kah. or to make a name for yourself, I say that it's okay. Everyone feels the same way. Maybe everyone feels malu certain parts. But try to reach out to newer people, reach out to new mentors, and maybe especially to the right ones, especially young successful atau you reach out to them, get their mentorship and advice.
Yep.
And you will be actually surprised they do feel the same age.
Oh,
But
sebenarnya kan?
they keep on going, they keep on pushing through and learning from the people around them, and that's how they succeeded lah. And hopefully you can all succeed. I say why not?
Amin, amin, insyaAllah. Even myself, aku pun mana berani tu buat public speaker apa tu, anda berani dulu.
But you actually reach out to people. I remember you in Starbucks masa aku duduk. You were there in the back. You were presenting something about branding, and I heard from afar like, this guy very passionate. And I saw him on TikTok.
Iya kah?
Ada dulu. And now we are here, and then you're interviewing me. So apart from being in Starbucks, like to here having your own studio.
Masa tu I gave 23 companies awareness on branding and market, branding lah masa tu, macam how important is the branding. Pasal triggernya masa tu, masa aku belayar, ada orang cakap, wah Nyak, Nyak dari mana? Brunei. Okay, show off lah, oh ni brand dari nenek cerita. Sekali lihat aku, Nyak, brand Brunei mana? Oh, lepas tu balik Brunei, terus macam okay, buat something lah, buat ada TikTok dulu, live TikTok. Sekali I offer, siapa mau 23 free consultation on branding lah. Sekali, wah ada rupanya masa tu. Oh masa tu trigger mana trigger tu masa tu. Dia peduli tu. Kadang-kadang sehari 3 orang aku buat masa tu.
Okay.
Oh dari pagi sampai malam masa tu. Tapi ya, alhamdulillah, that was the beginning of my journey lah. Itu cerita lain lah.
But it shows that we Bruneians are willing to learn, and that we are willing to succeed and make our country proud. And even though maybe we're not as advanced as other countries, we can learn very fast, and we can make it, and we can stand on the shoulders of others around us in this region and even internationally.
Inshallah, one day, inshallah. So, what's next? What is your plan 5 to 10 years from now?
Inshallah, I want to grow my construction business to a higher level.
Okay.
At the same time, I want to hire more local Bruneians to join the team, especially doing the management works, macam doing the marketing, doing the financials, like government compliance, all these upper level knowledge based positions, or maybe engineering, and then I want the company to grow as a Brunei brand, so it can really contribute to building up literally the nation. So currently I'm doing private clients, private housing, residentials, and eventually I want to do maybe government projects lah, infrastructure wise. I see that in the sector, again, it's almost $500 million sector, but if you look at the breakdown of the whole sector, a lot of them are dominated by non-Bruneians. I'm not saying that, but I say that we Bruneians can also make some opportunities out of this. Learn from the people within the sector, and then make a rezeki for ourselves. Because by the end of the day, macam, you can actually learn a lot doing the trades. Like you don't need to have a PhD untuk menukar the piping or the doorknob, memvarnish pintu apa. You can learn all these things on the internet, except electrical lah. Don't. Mesti berguru tu. Atau you need to atulah berguru and then get qualifications or certifications. Aku tidak berani electrical.
Tiba-tiba sekarang rumah sebelah yang dibakaran.
But there are government punya certifications that you can take to upgrade. I tell you, so many opportunities sebenarnya, and doesn't mean that there's always opportunities. Even I heard lah, even pelapasan primary 6 person, yang in the construction sector, yang memasang aircon apa, he can earn over macam 2,000, 3,000 per month. Per month.
Pemana?
And our local. So if he can do it, why can't other people?
Ya kan. Tapi ni, if I can ask this question lah, ni a bit controversial lah. Kira kan kenapa macam our locals ni macam Inda mau menceburkan dalam bidang ni lah. I mean, kita ni tahulah the stereotype local ni dia tahan apa itu ni. Tapi adakah local yang willing to, I mean except for you lah, you memang adalah doing that business kan?
I think with the proper atau mentorship and then proper environment, memang our locals would want to get into this sector.
Yeah.
But I think currently macam because there's less
Awareness kala.
Less awareness and less mentorship or guidance, then Bruneians feel like macam they don't see the opportunities. So nada mau ke sana lah. But actually there's a lot of big opportunities sana. In the United States, the trades punya sektor ni memang besar lah. And the beautiful thing about it is that everyone can enter the sector. As long as you're willing to work hard, ada good customer service, and then be willing to learn lah. And learning ni pun macam just watch YouTube and then you can learn. And again, disclaimer, except certain parts which you cannot lah, and I cannot too.
So insyaAllah one day kita ni boleh lihat macam masalah saya, I came back from China, semua pekerjanya tu locals pa. So insyaAllah one day kita ni mau melihat macam itulah di Brunei ni insyaAllah. So would you like to promote your business? I mean,
sure. So you can all visit my Instagram and TikTok with the account handle megabina.bn. You can see a lot of our projects that we have completed. If you look at it, it's, you can judge for yourself the quality and the finishes that we have completed. So from this, if you want to build your own housing kah, or to membuat extension, sambung rumah, membuat garage, or any other civil works, you can always contact me and we can do a terrific job for you.
Thank you for coming to our podcast, sharing your insights apa itu ni. Alhamdulillah. So mudahan lepas ni your business makin maju, insyaAllah, and yourself makin maju. So kita ni akan jumpa di PPMB NCIBD. Pasal aku kenal orang-orang macam mana ni sebenarnya banyaknya di PPMB lah, di PPMB NCIBD. So dari sana banyak networking, banyak connect semua orang apa itu ni. So that's how I met macam successful people. Macam mana aku jumpa orang yang benarnya bisnes besar sudah tapi masih lagi ada this problem. So problem itu kadang-kadang aku fikir aku punya personal problem. Macam contoh financial problem. Kadang-kadang aku kenyakah yang ada financial ni, aku kenyak yang ada masalah financial apa. Tapi sebenarnya sudah jumpa orang-orang ni kan, sebenarnya it's normal. Dalam bisnes memang normal ada ups and downs seperti ini. So kalau kan mendengar lagi banyak cerita macam mana ni, of course you can always go to NCIBD, register sama diorang, ataupun di PPMB kah, ataupun stay tune untuk melihat lagi kami punya podcast ni. Jangan lupa subscribe. Kalau ada apa-apa komen, kekurangan kami ke apakah, please tinggalkan komen di ruangan komen. InsyaAllah kita ni akan berjumpa lagi di episod yang akan datang. Atas untuk kalian ni, Assalamualaikum.